Alright, good morning. Good morning, you guys. I am in a trade. So instead of risking one mini lot, I did risk five micro lots. And I'm going off of the standard deviation for my take profit, because we did displace up for 10 o'clock news. So change of the state. So we had change of the state. Then we have a little order block right here. I'm hoping right here is whenever we get expansion. If we don't, I might. My original stop loss was somewhere down here. I'm going to have to see something pretty convincing to move my stop from right there to right here. Now we're just going to sit back and watch. I was expecting the market to move a little bit lower, but that's why I didn't enter the trade, because of because the news. I didn't want to enter before that 10 o'clock. So let's see if we can push up higher. This is like a risky trade, but it is like a higher probable day because of news. So that's why I'm going to go from internal to external. So right now I'm setting up my standard deviation to look at a take profit, because I don't have a bunch of context. So really I'm just going off of this price leg, hopefully to go to 1 to 2. Once we hit this this fair value gap, I'll probably end up moving to break even. Or if I see some type of key displacement, I could end up going short. It looks like we're getting stopped. So we swept liquidity up here. So it could be a Judas swing. I don't think so, man, because we have a bunch of standing liquidity right here. And I think moving my stop to somewhere around there is going to be better. We need this push to be successful. Because I'm trying to think about like majority of traders. Majority of traders have got to buy in right now. It doesn't make sense for them to start selling. Because we took out all this liquidity to shoot it up. That's what I'm thinking. So we're probably going to have some traffic around this area, or maybe a bigger pullback because we did just sweep. It's like a weird day because everybody just waited for that 10 o'clock news, and then when it came, it was like it went like unexpectedly low. I'm just getting that out of my way to where maybe I could see some type of displacement. Now that right there looks like displacement.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay. So now I'll be waiting to see if we can have some type of pullback. Looking to see if that could be some type of breakaway gap. Because now we have change in the state. Two 3260 level probably be ideal. Take profit. So that right there is key displacement. That's enough to form narrative for to form bearish narrative. we get like a bearish engulfing, alright, so now we have completely ran through that gap. So now I'm looking to target this one. So what happened is sellers got in, they're trying to drive price up where people can get it more at a premium. So let's clean on the 1 minute. So now we're going to be using equilibrium of the 1 minute gap instead of 30-second. If we could have like doji a little bit higher, engulfing down, I will be biased to take a trade. It's weird. So now we are outside of the macro. I'm gonna have to be trailing my stop down because that's lower probability. All right, so now we have fit consequent encroachment of the fair value gap. This right here is like key. This is key right here because we have got to see something very convincing. So now I'm not looking to take a sell at all. If anything, it looks bullish. So like, there is a very low chance that we're going to inverse and then go down because we would have to inverse this and then inverse that. And that right there is key displacement. I want to have some type of change in the state right around there. This is just a really weird day. Like news at 10 really was weird. And another bullish signature is because we're not respecting this order block at all. Like if we get an engulfing above, I will be taking another buy. And I really, yeah.
Order filled.
That was kind of early. Not gonna lie, that was really early. So it's like we faked out all of the sellers. Like there was so many sellers that got in right there, even somewhere down here probably because tap this fair value gap. So that created the bullish expansion now. What is this? um So if I would have left my stop loss down here, we would still be in the trade, probably completely out of drawdown right now. But I really would have been risking too much, and I want to be kind of sized up. Um, I might add on if we can get some good confirmation. Because we failed to sweep on this push down. This right here is where we're going to need to see speed. Which I think we still could come down and use this as support. I don't know. Trading is just, dude, I was listening yesterday. Trading is so much about having the optimistic mind. Like we're so close to being profitable. So close to being profitable. It's only a couple of decisions away. And it's like one thing I've been fighting is you know what you need to do. It's like you know that you just need to stay disciplined internally inside of trading, then externally get a mentorship and get a mentor that you like, that you have been studying. Don't just enter one because this a bunch of people say da da da. It's better to go in and, like, I'll give you an example. There was this teacher that I used to have. She was my Spanish teacher, but she was my golf coach's wife, who I really, really loved. And she was really good at algebra, and I was failing my algebra class. I could have went and got another mentor as a student, but it'd be kind of awkward. I know I'd be trying to make her laugh and scoff or whatever. And it's like, if I didn't have her as my mentor, I probably would not have progressed how I did, because I ended up having like a high B or an A in the class. And that's why I say it's like I knew that person like personally, and it's like she connected to me better. So implementing that, because you're just trying to learn, it's like, dude, I was failing as much. I was failing too much, and I was like, okay, I gotta get my stuff right. And it's like, dude, it applies to this. If you're failing, go get a mentor. It's not like there's too many baiters and scammers out there who are trying to take your money. Just go find someone that who you've been studying. Make sure that you feel it like in your heart, bruh. And then on top of that, it's just like your relationship with faith. I feel like faith plays a huge role in trading, because going back to being like optimistic, it's like, dude, if you're called to do this, that is so much conviction. Just in total, there's so much conviction. Once you feel it, and then you start talking to God, talking to the Lord about it, it's like it's just like, Lord, guide me to make this work. And I feel like that's what lacks in a bunch of traders. That's why the number's so small, why people succeed. And it's just like, dude, you know what you need to do. Get your shit right. Put in more time and work harder than everybody. And it's like you have to succeed. You've got to succeed at that point. But yeah, that's just one thing it all goes back to the optimistic mind. It's like so much a part of my day is just negative. Oh, I wake up, I already feel like shit. It's going to be a bad day, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I went and lost a trade, blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, that's just imagine if you wake up. Like, you wake up in the morning and you're like, no, I'm going to have a good ass day. Or like, yeah, I'm fixing to have a really good day. It's just like the power of telling yourself no, telling that negative thought, no, that's not going to happen, because this. And it's like optimism plays such a key role in trading, because if you're just negative all the time, bro, that's going to show on the charts. If you're positive and optimistic about it, it's like, okay, no loss that you take is an actual loss if you learn how to win from it. It's like, if you win a trade, you win, okay? You're doing good. But if you can learn from your loss and use that as a win, bro, that's optimism. That's huge. And it just plays such a big role of being optimistic. It really does. I've got to realize that and implement that more, because it really does matter. Like, even the little thoughts matter so much. I don't know what's going on right now here. This is just like, it's just weird, because I'm not seeing that we're going to get any big push up. If we do, it's just going to be slow rolling, unless we just displace down more, which is just strange. Which that's what the market will do. It's like, all right, if it's not really volatile, we're just going to be sweeping lows, push up a little bit, maybe take out a high, then push down a little bit more, maybe take out the previous internal, then go up and do it again. And that's what we're seeing here. Like this, we took out the external liquidity, come and push down a little bit more, fake out all the sellers, go up a little bit. Now we're just going to try to come down. It's choppy, man. 10:30 as well. I don't know. I think it's just going to be slow rolling from here. And maybe I can, because we're down $475 on the day. I'm definitely going to stay on this trade. I don't want to move my stop up yet. Maybe until like right there, we can move it to equilibrium of the fair value gap. I'm not thinking about watching this on a 30-second anymore. It's just like I really need to find ways to add right now, to add on to my position. It's like I'm not seeing anything, dude. I'm not. Kind of using that as an order block. Dang, bro, this is gonna be a long video. I might do like a part 2 and part 1 upload, because I don't want to have anybody just sitting here watching this. Unless I add, which right now we could get some type of aggressive move upwards because of those dojis right there. I want to wait though. I want to wait and see if we end up going up there. I think it would be a good time to move stop now. We're gonna see how we react off of this level. After that, I'm probably gonna cut the video. I might upload a part 2 to see if we reach profit target. Yeah, that was the overall narrative, was to come up here, sweep liquidity to fake out all the sellers, and then to push up. That was completely the move. And I should not have taken a freaking loss today, man. Since I entered somewhere in here, stop loss was down there, take profit would have been up here. You know, it would have been a nice 1 to 5, 1 to 4. I feel like there's just something going on with me in executing that I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if it's dopamine, or I don't know if it's just being scared of missing out because I want to make this happen so much. It is strange, but that's why trading is so freaking beautiful, because you find out parts about yourself that you wouldn't just find out on your own. You need some type of free space that's based off of, or like the real currency with trading is decision making. It's not making money, it's decision making and being disciplined off your rules. That's what's so beautiful about it. That's why I want to make this. I would rather do this than any other job, because you learn about yourself, man. You learn about how to grow so much more. It is insane. This right here looks weird though. This right here looks like we could. I thought this right here was just like loading up to then charge, but it could be wait until we get this point and try to fake out. I don't know, because I feel like all the buyers are getting in right here in this general range, or maybe right here. So if we don't execute this, we're going to be looking for a drop to end up somewhere down here, maybe after lunch PM session. Golly, though, I was watching this video live trade yesterday. I went up like $200 yesterday, something around there. And dude, I was watching Justin Werland live trade while I was at work. And dude, it's like everything he was doing. It's almost like from the draw to the way that he was marking out things on the chart. Dude, it's like I was right there with him. And that's what I've been thinking about. Is like there's got to be some type of execution problem or something with me, because it's like mentally and visually, I am like the way that your eyes recognize the charts. It's like I feel like I'm up there with these big dog type people, but it's like, well, why am I not there? Why am I not where they're at, etc., etc. Gosh, and that's what really just kills me, dude. I just, mm, that's what kills me. That's what keeps me up at night right there. It's like, why is this not happening like how they're making it happen? There's some type of execution problem or something that's not going accordingly or not going to plan. And that's what I've been trying to figure out. That's what I've been trying to walk through my brain and tell myself. But yeah, it's very interesting. You're not gonna get that with any type of other job, dude. And it's not like I'm trying to sit here and compare and contrast to one of the big dogs. It's like I'm trying to see, or not because I'm envious. I'm not trying to compare to someone else because I'm envious, but I'm trying to compare out of my curiosity, out of my reasons. Gosh, dude, it just gets so deep. It gets so deep. It really does. It is insane, the whole world of trading. I'm thinking if we go below there, then I might just call it. I might just call the trade because if it goes below there, we'll have a complete change in the state to run lower. Right now, I'm going to be trailing my stop, especially if we go up above there, because I really want to see this fair value gap get hit. If we go below there, I'm going to call it. But yeah, it's really just about like being calm on the charts and just maintaining this shit and just holding your stuff together.
Order filled.
All right. Well, you guys saw me lose a trade and you guys saw me win a trade. So that puts us at $50,700. So I mean, within 2 weeks, we're still up $690, right? So how do we chop away at becoming better? And that is to, what's the word I'm looking for? That is to just, it's just like a big blob of marble. It's like you have to keep chopping away and you have to keep, dude, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to keep chopping away. It's like a big slab of marble and you're trying to create this beautiful structure. and it's just chopping away, cleaning it up, chopping it up, and oh my gosh, man, you have to keep. Dude, I'm gonna figure out this word. Revision. You have to keep revising and editing, because it's like, dude, on the slab of marble, what you're doing is, bam, you got the lower half now.
Order filled.
You've got the lower half. That was weird. What the hell? That was weird. I don't know what happened there. But you've got to keep revising and editing. It's like you've got the lower half, you got the legs out perfect, but then you have the whole top, and it's still just a square of marble with nothing that's in it. And yeah, you got to just keep revising, dude. You got to keep revising, back testing, forward testing, discipline, and you're not gonna get that with any other job, buddy. It's that's what it is, and that's why I love this. But yeah, I was down. I don't know what it was yesterday. Let's see if I can find my log. So we'll say the 3rd. So that was the 27th. I'm not sure, whatever. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be the video. I'm sorry guys, this was a long one, but news was just really weird. I didn't know what was gonna happen, if something could spike up, or if we were gonna have a big expansion move. But I did go 1-1 today. Whatever. I'll be back tomorrow. That's how you fight, dude. That's how you fight back right there, because that would have been a negative day. That's why I don't believe in just taking one trade a day. Dude, if you have a good setup, take it. Just don't full port, whatever. But alright, yeah. You guys have a good one, and peace.